What is up, party people? Happy Thursday to you all. I am super stoked about this week's topic, so I wanted to make sure that we did a tip of the week. And I want to talk about why would someone walk away from 1 million followers on any platform, right? But this one particularly was TikTok. And this concept, I am so excited to see more influencers, more business owners talking and sharing about, because our goal here at Meraki is not to grow your account to 10K at all. That's not even on our radar. What we are focused on is getting you the correct followers, right? Your ideal client followers that actually care about what you have to say, what you have to offer, the sales that you may be, promoting, the topics, the free value that you can give as a human being. That's what we focus on. We don't focus on getting 1 million people, because even with Virginia, I'm not criticizing her at all. I think that she is amazing for, sharing this story, because so many people would not share it, because a lot of people, I'm sure, had some opinions based around what she's done. And my opinion towards her is very positive. I am so happy for her. I see so many business owners run themselves into the ground on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, right? Like, so many people don't even talk about that, but they do, because they may be spending way too much time every day on LinkedIn. It's also a form of social media. TikTok, oh my gosh, I think TikTok is the most time suck. And that is why actually when the platform came out, I did not even create an account. It's not something that I used. We do have an Meraki Media account, but actually my team members run it for me. And it's not something that we post to frequently at all, if ever, because I knew that my ideal client is not on that platform, right? Like, TikTok tends to be a lot of young kids, so it would be great for something like the local nonprofit that I worked for, that I took their Instagram following from 18,000 followers to 500,000 followers in under a month, where we actually converted significant funds through Instagram for that nonprofit. TikTok would be a great place for them, right? Because that's where all of their target people are. They worked with a lot of people, in school. They worked with a lot of people that were in athletes in, middle school plus, like through college. So that's a great platform for someone that is looking to target that audience, right? But a lot of older people don't tend to be on TikTok. And my ideal client is business owners. And honestly, they probably aren't on TikTok. And even if they are, hopefully they're on it for a really good reason. Maybe they are selling a product. Maybe it's working for them. It's actually converting for them, right? And everybody's business is different. But this is what Virginia talks about. She literally says she has 1 million followers on TikTok and she does not make any money off of the platform, which means that when she's spending all of this time recreating, reposting, it's not worth it, right? It's sucking her energy. It's taking time away from her energy that she could be putting towards her business or even towards lead generation, but even more so from her family. And that's something that I want you all to start to think about as a business owner. When I first started this business, I was never present. I was constantly thinking about the next lead, the more money, the milestone, the followers. How am I going to launch another giveaway that's that successful, right? Like, these are the constant thoughts that would run through my brain instead of being present with the people that I love and care about. Like, when I launched that campaign for our local nonprofit, guys, I spent 7 hours a day on this platform, recreating content, tagging people on Instagram stories, getting back to people in the DMs, thanking them. It was so draining and so exhausting. By the time I got home, this was when I lived at my mom's house, I would literally throw my phone at Sean so that he could help me, because I had to get off my phone. Like, I was losing my marbles. And that's what happens with social media. It sucks you in. You think, if I don't do this now, when will I be able to? And it takes you out of the present moment, right? So the more you get engulfed into this type of ego, really, right? It's like a side of us that we want to be seen, we want to show our words, we want to share our information, which is great. That's a beautiful side of the ego. But then we get caught up in the numbers, right? Instead of coming back down and realizing, keeping that end in mind, which is our podcast, why the hell you started this to begin with, right? Why did you start this to begin with? Most of the time we start our businesses to be more present with our families, to have more free time, to be able to choose our schedules, right? And then we get in it and all we do is constantly work because the anxiety erupts, the worry, the ego comes in. All of these concerns are constantly going through your brain. It takes you completely out of the present, which was what was actually the whole goal to begin with. And that's where this awareness aspect comes in. You know, when we do our analysis for our clients, we look at numbers, but we only look at numbers once a month. And that's a reason. There's a reason for that, right? We don't want to be engulfed with the numbers. If my clients are creating content that feels good to them, that they love to put out there, that's important because they're showing up with this beautiful energy and offering that presence on the platform to all of you, right? They're actually present. And I'm the first to admit, you know, like with Meraki, I was not present. And now my goal is to be more and more present with my current clients, with the clients that we expand to, and how I can show up for my family better, how I can show up for myself better, right? And be my best self. And a lot of the times social media doesn't have to do with that. That's why we limit our time. And that is why all of these platforms can cause so much chaos in our daily lives. And I just want you guys to know, if you are listening to this, you are doing the best that you can, right? And if you need support, of course, you know I'm here. But if you feel good about what you're putting out, keep doing it, right? All it takes is one foot in front of the other for you to be able to develop a brand and develop a business that will change your life. And sometimes social can pull us away from those overarching beliefs, dreams that we have, instead of helping us really get back to that present moment. So I hope this was a wake-up call for you guys today. If you needed to hear this, let me know in the comments below. And definitely take some time for you. Think about setting up those time limits on Instagram. If you need some help with that, send me a DM. But I just love you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this topic of the week because I am super passionate about this. I'll see you next week.